Hey Travis kiddos, happy Tuesday. Let's do some math. I have a word problem for you, a number of the day for you, and I'm going to show you the workbook pages for today. So let's start with the word problem. This is inspired by some videos I've seen of you guys doing PE and some just physical activities at home. So Nicole does 15 jumping jacks. Kathy does 20 jumping jacks. How many jumping jacks do they do in all? So as always, looking for a picture, a number sentence, and an answer. So go ahead and work for a minute. You can pause this and go work, and then come on back. So I'm going to go ahead and start. Hopefully you had a chance to do it too. So for this one, I'm going to show you two different ways to draw pictures. Now, we usually just do circles for each one, so I'm going to start with that. So Nicole does 15 jumping jacks. So I'm going to draw my circles for each of her jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So here are Nicole's jumping jacks. And if I wanted to label it, I could put an N above it to show those are the ones Nicole did. And Kathy does 20 jumping jacks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Now I've organized them into rows of 5 because for me, I love having those rows of 5 so that I can find 10s really easily. So I have a group of 10 here, group of 10 here, group of 10 there. You can kind of see it looks like a 10 frame, right? So now I can count up how many they did in all. But before I do that, I want to show you another picture. Okay, so since we've been working on our 10s and 1s, I could show Nicole's jumping jacks in a stick or a 10 and 5 1s. And then I can show Kathy's with 2 sticks. That was way quicker than drawing all those circles, huh? So sometimes this works, especially when we are adding. I didn't even ask you, what are we trying to figure out? Hopefully you don't need to walk through the questions as much anymore, but if you do, let's walk through it. So what we're trying to find out is how many jumping jacks do they do in all? That's the question. And we're going to figure that out. We know how many Nicole does. We know how many Kathy does. And in all, we put them together because we need to, we have the 2 parts and we need to figure out the whole. Okay? Sorry, I kind of skipped through that step. So either way, either picture you can use to count them up. So let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. How about these? 10. I'm going to count all the 10s first, actually. 10, 20, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35. Way faster to count as well. You're less likely to make an error when you have fewer things to count. So when adding them together, sometimes that works. You can give it a try. So what I did was I added Nicole's 15 jumping jacks with Kathy's 20 jumping jacks to figure out how many jumping jacks they did in all. So 15 plus 20, we figured out, was 35. And then we always answer with a label. So 35 what? 35 jumping jacks. So we write that. Now, if that one was kind of easy for you, you can go ahead back and figure out how many fewer jumping jacks Nicole does than Kathy. Draw a picture for that. You can figure out how many more Kathy does than Nicole. And if you want to use the same number sentence structure but change the numbers around, go ahead and do that. So lots of ways you can adapt that for your needs. So if this is too much for you, you could take off the 10s and just do 5 and 0. If you want to do take off 1 10 from each one, you could do 5 and 10. If you want to make up your own numbers, go for it. Let's use the number 35 to do the number of the day. So I've just shown a couple of ways to make 35, right? 35 circles, 3 sticks and 5 dots. How else could you show 35? I don't want to give you too many ideas, but I do want to go over a couple ways as I did the other day. So I had the 3 10s, 5 1s. I'm not going to draw 35 dots again, but you could do tallies. 10, 20, 35. Okay, you could draw a number bond. 35 is 30 and 5, or maybe you want to split it up into more than one part. 10, 10, 10, and 5. Okay, maybe you want to show money. I went over money yesterday, so maybe you could show it in 3 dimes and a nickel. Maybe you could show it 3 dimes and, let's fix that, 3 dimes, 5 pennies. Maybe you know how to do a quarter and you want to incorporate that in. So show it as many ways as you can. Think of all the different ways, spell the word, do anything you can to show 35. In today's math workbook, pages 101 and 102, this chapter is pretty short in pages, in page work here, but it isn't short in how difficult the skill is. So I really want you to extend beyond these 2 pages, really work on your math coloring sheets. That's really good for that. Practice your facts. Today is adding mentally using doubles facts on the front, and then on the back there are some word problems. So for the doubles facts, really great to just go over those doubles facts. So 1 plus 1 is 2. 2 plus 2 is 4. 4 plus 4 is, oh, I skipped 3's. 3 plus 3 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. 5 plus 5 is 10. Keep it going. Keep practicing those, and then you can figure out the doubles plus 1 by adding one more. So if 1 plus 1 is 2, and double plus 1, so 1 plus 2 is 3. 2 plus 2 is 4, or my magic I do for you guys, 2 plus 2 is 4, but 2 plus 2 plus 1 more, so 2 plus 3 is 5. My silly, not really magic trick for you. So you can use those doubles facts to help you with the mental math today, okay? There's starting the word problems here, so I have 24 stickers. I want 5 more. Think of just the ones first and then add the 10s back in. Try to do this without drawing a picture and writing a number sentence. So you have 24, you want 5 more. So think about just putting the ones together, then bringing the 10s back in, just like we worked on yesterday. Say, hey, 10s, take a break for a minute. Ones, we're gonna work with you, then we'll bring the 10s back in. Same thing here. You're going to find some that you need to pause on the ones and some you need to pause on the 10s. So just really focus on hitting that place value, adding ones with ones, adding 10s with 10s, putting it all back together. That's all you have for today is that front and back 101, 102. So have fun with it. Keep working on the math coloring pages and any other extra math work you have at home. Have fun with it. Happy learning.